Greetings, hello, and welcome. We are here with Act 3 for the Daily Challenge Run. Thank you for joining me today. I've been having a lot of fun doing these. Now, one thing I just thought about is I believe that when it comes to someone that's close in the future, when we get towards Christmas, I'm going to have to figure out something else I'm going to do for Christmas, even Christmas Day, because I will not be at home for those ones. Why am I talking about this here on Act 3? I'll probably talk about more what I'm going to do closer to Christmas. I think I'll just do a couple of Peglin runs for those and just record the Peglin runs because I want to start doing Peglin for you guys as well. Peglin's another fun game like these like roguelikes that I love to do. I'll probably also start doing more Hades runs. I haven't done Hades runs. I streamed a lot of Hades a long time ago. I love it. I'll probably start doing more of those. I might even set up a day where I'll start going once again, trying to learn speedrunning. But I have to learn more things to do speedrunnings. I really want to speedrun that game. There's a couple more games that I might look into speedrunning, but I definitely want to try to speedrun Hades. However, there's a lot more things I gotta learn on how to do speedruns, Hades speedruns, so that's for the future. Why am I talking about the future in Act 3? I don't know. It felt right. It feels right. Well, thank you for joining that pre-game ramble. Let's get into Act 3 and see how it goes. Okay, let's look at the map really quickly here. See what we have access to. Now I want to put there we go. We want this shop at the end. No matter what, that's what we're going for. Because now we have, so let's see what paths we can put ourselves to get onto that shop. The reason why I want to go to that shop at the end, because if I can get to that shop at the end with at least 50 gold, we can get rid of that one card I want to get rid of. We want to use our self-repair up until that point. At that point, we are going to remove self-repair from our deck, because at the end of this fight, the end of this run, when we face the Act 3 boss, this card will be dead weight. We want it out. We want it for most of the run. We want it out of our hand, out of our deck, out of our hand, out of our lives as soon as we hit the boss. So that's what we're gonna do, no matter what. That's our goal here for today. I say for today, like we haven't done 2 other videos today, doing this entire run. It looks like we have 2 different paths we can get access to it. We can get a shop early on. That's not a bad deal. We do have 132 gold. At least that's something we can look at and see what we have access to. Let's go ahead and go here and see what we can get from that shop. It's not exactly the smartest idea. It's not the worst idea, though. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the aggregate right away. We gain 12 energy. We don't really care. Unfortunately, I wish we had access to the ice cream. That would make this wonderful. Let's go ahead and hit the Rip and Tear, because that'll deal 60 damage here, and that nearly gets the kill. You know what? Now we have the kill. That's a turn 1 kill on that boss. That's not boss, enemy. Let's take this Colors Potion and see what we get for our card. Now we can get a rebound. This is not a bad card. It's not a good one, but it's not a bad one. It deals 12 damage, and the next card we play gets put on our draw pile, so we can actually recycle a card. It's not that bad. I think I'll go ahead and I'll take the Cold Snap Plus, though, because I like having access to damage and gaining another orb. Okay, let's see what we have access to in here. We can get the Waffle. That's not a bad one. Gives a little bit of extra HP. I think that's what we might go with. I like the Finesse card, though, because that's not a bad card. It gives us extra draw. It gives us an extra draw. It's free, and it gives us a little bit of block. The Waffle gives us an extra 7 HP, and that's all it'll do here. Sweeping Beam is actually really good, though, as well. I think I'll pick up the Finesse and the Sweeping Beam. So let's take those 2 cards. I like those 2 options. They both replace themselves, and they both deal damage. One of them replaces itself for free. Now we only have 7 gold. This is actually perfect. Lose 7 gold, gain a relic. We gain the red mask, which gives us 1 week to all enemies. Now, if we had gained this earlier, we could have gained a better mask from this. But we didn't, so that's perfectly fine. I should have read that thing. I didn't read. I apologize. But I don't read. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I kid. I will, by the way, be starting Lucas Argo's TCG Corner eventually here. Probably by the end of this week, if not starting next week, or not starting next week, but sometimes midweek next week. And what we will be doing on Lazargo's TCG, oh fuck, say that 3 times fast. That's a fucking tongue twister and a half. Whoops, I'm gonna have to edit that. That was a lot of swears. Well, YouTube doesn't like swears. Whoops. I've been doing so well these last few days of videos, and then I just drop a bunch of F-bombs. Oh my god. Okay. But anyway, an opening appears in the tomb and pulls slides a small red mask with a note attached. Take from the others as I have taken from you. We'll leave this. Okay. So we do still want to be on this path, so we'll go after the enemies. We do get 3 fights. It's not going to be bad. Okay, it's an explosive core plus then a repulsor. So exploder, repulsor, and a repulsor. So actually, this could be worse. It could have the spiky boy. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the charge battery first and foremost. Then we'll hit the defragment. Now I'll hit the sweeping beam. And we'll hit the cold snap on repulsor. Pass turn. The reason why we did the cold snap is because we can gain the frost orb, which gives us a little bit of armor and make sure we don't take that much damage. Now these will do that. They put 2 of those in there. Ooh, right away. We're gonna hit the electrodynamics because that'll snap 2 of those off. And now we're at the end of this fight, and we can now go to the next fight. 15 gold. Now we get out a card. Loop is not bad. Double energy is not bad. Heat sinks. We can't still really do much with it. Let's see what actually I think we will take the loop. Because double energy, especially with the Velvet Choker, means that we are just going to waste cards. With stuff like that, we have to remember, oh, it's Donut Boy and Diamond Boy. Alright, I don't even know what they're called. I just know them as Donut Boy and Diamond Boy. But Donut Boy and Diamond Boy. Okay, let's go ahead and activate first off this finesse right away, drawing an extra card. Gives us 2 armor and draws us a card. Now we'll go ahead and activate. We have 1 card, so we can activate 5 more cards here. We'll activate the aggregate. That puts us at 2 cards. Now we can activate 4 more. Let's hit with the melter. 3 cards left. Hit the loop card. 2 cards left. Let's hit the Thunder Strike. 1 card left. And then Barrage. And pass the turn. Decent amount of damage. 227 out of 30. 300. We've done about third of the way here. Now, we did, thankfully for our ginger, we did not get weakened. Let's go ahead and go for the eyes, making this hit for weaker. It's hitting for 21 damage now instead of the 27. Let's hit for the claw as well. Now we have the pen nip, so we can do an extra damage here. Let's hit with the ball lightning, gain just an extra lightning. Let's hit with the electrodynamics here. And then let's hit the sweeping beam. Now we will draw a card. I wish we could use this, but that's kind of alright. That's not great, but that's perfectly alright with me to lose that card. If we take 3 damage, that's perfectly fine for me. 6 times 2, we'll take 12 damage. However, we do get a charge battery. We'll go ahead and we will ball lightning. We'll hit the cold snap as well. And now we'll hit the rip and tear. Gaining 9, and now we'll gain 11. So we'll take 1 total damage. That's perfectly fine. I like that. What do we draw here? Compile Driver, Glacier, Rip and Tear, Dark Discharge Battery. Let's see, what will we draw with a Compile Driver to see what we get? Let's draw our cards here. So we'll draw the Ball Lightning and the Doom and Gloom for right now. Can we change that up? We can add Darkness and draw the Cool-Headed. I like that idea. So let's activate the Darkness here. We'll hit with this Compile Driver, and now we draw all 3 of those cards. Now we can hit with the Ball Lightning once more. Now we can go ahead and hit with the Doom and Gloom and finish the fight. Distilled Chaos is going to be insane, because we will always know what we're going to hit. It's supposed to be random, but now we will know exactly what will hit those next 6 cards. That's wonderful. I think here we will go ahead and use and take another Barrage. Barrage is actually a pretty good card for us. It deals a lot of damage and can do a lot. Now with this elite, Let's see. So we can't draw any cards right now. Let's go ahead and hit the charge battery. It'll give us an extra point next turn, which gives us the pile driver and then the ball light. And this is actually a pretty good card for next turn. Let's hit the beam cell here, reducing its increasing damage here. Then we will go ahead and we will hit with the aggregate just to gain an extra card draw, an extra card to cast, because that adds even more. It receives plus 30% damage. Now we'll go ahead and hit the rip and tear. Deals 2550, and now we will hit the barrage, which that did a lot of damage, and we'll pass the turn. We could have probably done the Distilled Chaos, but I think that'll end. So I think that'll end the turn. I'm not sure if it does end the turn. I'm not sure how that functions. I'm gonna have to see. Let's go ahead and hit the go for the eyes. That'll make it hit for 12, so we don't even need to actually get armor right now. Now we'll hit the compile driver, because it doesn't matter how I hit these in any order. Okay, next we'll go ahead and hit the ball lightning. We'll hit the ball lightning. We'll hit the claw. And hit this rip and tear. We did hit our limit. That's perfectly fine, though, because that did put it 256 out of 500. We are at half health. This thing is normally a pain in the ass to kill, but we're at 3 turns left before it starts attacking in earnest. And we, by the way, side note, this thing is counting down because as soon as it gets down to the 0, it asks why we're still here, and it starts attacking in earnest. Now, I don't mind this hand, but I can rip all these and do some insane things by activating Chaos. However, I think what I want to try to do is see what happens if we have any type of attacks dealt. So let's hit with the ball lightning. Hit with the ball lightning. Hit with the rip and tear. Then we'll hit with the cold snap here. Now we'll proc this. Okay, so that's what it does. It does not let us play all those cards. We did lose a few things there, but you know what? All in all, not bad. So that's how that's that interaction. All right, good to know. It makes the Distilled Chaos a lot less valuable here. What does this do? It's hitting for 7 times, 12, 24, 30. So that's at 12, 24, 36, 48. Let's go ahead and get more, a couple more here. 13, 14. Unfortunately, we now can't use that. Let's hit the defragment. And then we'll go ahead and we'll pass the turn. We're at 71 here. If I had not thought about that and tried to not get all fancy, we probably could have used that. Also, we are doing quite well because it doesn't do anything with that. What we can do here, ooh, this is wonderful. Let's hit the barrage here. And then we'll hit the fission. Now we'll hit the sweeping beam. Now I'll hit the melter and end the boss. And we did that before it hit the end. Wonderful. As you saw, I was about to do a lot of damage. The old coin, not a very good one, but it does give us a lot right away. We can pick up the capacitor, a second capacitor. It's not a bad idea. We gain even more orb slots. I think we want to do that. This is a good card. I think I want the capacitor though. All right, now we can go ahead and smith at this camp. I love the fact that we've got so much HP. Let's go ahead and smith the. I want to either add the finesse, or add extra armor. I like that idea. The barrage pluses are not a bad idea to get though, because they do +6. They add extra damage, go to 6 damage per orb channel. I think I like that idea. I think that's what I want to go for, is do that. That adds a lot of extra damage to each one, because that makes it go from 12 damage to 18 damage for 3 orbs channeled. So let's go ahead and go for Elite once again. We always want to try to fight Elites when we can. Okay, this one's going to be a pain in my ass. I have to kill this thing in certain turns. Right now, right away, we're going to activate Darkness to gain an extra orb, so that way we can fission them all away. Activate the Electrodynamics, gaining 2 more orbs here. That gains us 2 more electric orbs here. Now activate the Self-Repair. We're at 4 out of cards, 6 cards to use. I will activate the Defragment, getting it 5/5, and then the Rip and Tear. That does put us at the end here, and we will pass. We take 18 damage. We are gaining 10 back. That's perfectly fine, though. That's not the greatest, but that's perfectly alright. Here, we'll just go ahead and activate the Capacitor right away. We'll hit it with the Ball Lightning. Hit it with the Ball Lightning. Hit the... We'll hit the Color Explosion, see what we can get. Alright, let's do... the Madness. And we'll pass. Because it makes that Cool-Headed cheaper. I could have activated the Cool-Headed. That would have been a bad idea. 3 burns into our discard pile. We might not see our discard pile this game here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hit the Charge Battery right away. We'll then go ahead and hit the Ball Lightning. Ooh. We'll hit the Rip and Tear since we just got the Ped Nip activated. Dealing a lot of extra damage. Then we'll hit the Claw Plus. We're at 9, 18, 27. We're taking a lot of damage, but we're hitting for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A lot of damage back. We're at 17 health left. We're not going to be able to get the kill here because it gains the intangible, puts everything at 1. So let's use the Glacier here. We'll go ahead and hit this because it'll deal still a lot of damage. Hit the Beam Cell. Hit the Melter. That's gonna... 37, 47. Shit. No, we barely survived. Okay. We'll be at 18, but we do get the kill here at the very least. So, okay, Happy Flower, Power Potion is not bad, and we'll take another Capacitor. Actually, I think we might take the Equilibrium because it gains us block and lets us keep our hand. Okay, now we get this. Let's see what we get. 75 gold and the Sundial. Not bad. Okay. We're not fighting this. We can't do it. We only have 18 HP. We cannot be greedy there. We have to go... We can't actually... We gotta go 3 fights before we do this. Ooh. This is so bad. Alright. Let's hit the Ball Lightning first off. Now hit the Aggregate. Hit the Compile Driver. Hit the Finesse. 4 cards. Hit the Cold Snap. Hit the Ball Lightning. Taking 9. Pass. Take 1. That's fine. The 87 out of 104, 160, so we're getting pretty close. Okay. We have the Pen Nib right away, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to rip with the 2040, 14, 8. 14. So we hit this. Okay, so this hits for 40, and this hits for 42. So let's hit for the 42 here right away. Hit the Rip and Tear. Oh god. We'll hit the Equilibrium here. Drink the Power Potion. So we can do. Ooh, Buffer. Save our asses. Oh, thank God. That's so good. Woo! Alright, let's activate the Self-Repair here. Hit them with the Go for the Throat. Make it for weaker. Hit the Ball Lightning. Hit the Cold Snap. Hit the Glacier. And we got it. Alright. Barely. 27 out of 75. We're starting to get our health back. 15 more gold. We have 508 gold. We are going to be ready for that final shop. Let's take the That said, let's take another beam cell. No, let's take another charge battery. I like that idea of having that. Okay, this is probably where we will need all sorts of stuff. This is what I'm worried about. Spiker. Let's go ahead and start off with a capacitor. Then let's hit with compile driver here. Alright, now we're gonna hit with the aggregate plus. Alright, let's hit with the sweeping beam. 4. Let's hit 5. 6. Take 3 here and pass. Unfortunately, actually, that's not going to be terrible here. That aggregate did help out a lot. I wanted to use the channel, but I couldn't do it. There's a lot I wanted to do in that turn. Let's go for the capacitor right off the bat. I'm going to avoid Ripetare in this fight because I don't really want to hit in that. Actually, I can still use it. Let's hit the capacitor here. Let's hit you with the ball lightning here. We'll rip off with the Ripetare. Let's see what we get here. Okay, and that now finishes the fight. Let's go. 31 out of 75 HP. Our HP is slowly climbing back up. Now that you have a 40... Let's hit with a boot sequence. That's a good card. That's good right away. It's innate, and it gives us extra armor first turn. No matter what, it's going to be great, especially if the enemies are attacking. Let's see. Speaking of, I'm not kidding. That is going to be a great card right now. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the... Do we need the aggregate? No, we don't. We're going to hit the Glacier right now. Gives us 2. We'll hit the charge battery. Which one do we want to hit? Because you do 45, right? Bop, bop, bop. Take that one out. Pass. Alright, now we gain 14 armor. Let's go ahead and hit the key fragment first, giving a lot of extra stuff. We are now 5 cards left we can use. We'll hit the vision here. Gain 7. Now let's hit the ball lightning on you. Hit the ball lightning on you. Gaining 2. Hit the cold snap. That kills. Hit the go for the eyes. And we're at our limit, unfortunately. That was a wonderful turn. We did quite a bit. That's why I love that card. That's why I love that one that lets us ditch our hand for everything. Let's hit the capacitor. Alright. That was just something I'm watching here in the background. Somebody's got a new Lou command that does really ridiculous things. It's funny. In fact, you get like a little thing of it. I might actually show it on video sometime. It's funny as shit. I love it. Alrighty. I don't think I need to explain my laughter, but I'm not laughing. Okay, but I'm a weird boy. I'm a goober boy. Let's do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit the... You want to hit the Rip and Tear? It nearly kills. Let's hit the Claw first and then Rip and Tear. That'll finish this fight off, and we're on. Now we're on to... Probably should have seen if I had access to that. Oh well. Let's take a... Do we want a second boot sequence? No. I'm going to take the Chill, though. That's actually a pretty good card. Alright, now we're at our point. 46 out of 75. We will have to... Let's take the Runic Capacitor. That's really, really good. I like that. We want to spend all of our money. All of our money. We're going to take this Dark Shackles. It can be really, really useful. Like I said, let's make sure we get rid of this self-repair. Goodbye, self-repair. I loved you. You've done so much good for us. But... Take that Bullseye. Take that... Second Thunder Strike. Take this loop. Let's go ahead and rest and heal, putting ourselves as close to max HP as possible. And now we're on to the final boss of the run. Donut Boy and Diamond Boy. Deca and Donu. Donut Boy and Diamond Boy. Alright, first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the Chill right away. And then we're going to hit the Electrodynamics, hit the Boost sequence, boost ourselves, give ourselves a little boosty boost, hit the melter, and Esther. We don't need to hit the aggregate. It's not really a point of the thing. But that did quite a decent little bit of damage for those lightnings. That's what we want. We want to start doing that. Couple of days. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, 3 lightnings channeled, 1 darkness channeled, and 2 of our frost channeled. Let's go ahead and smack the Donu, because he's the one that keeps on generating damage. So we want to get rid of Donu first, because he will keep on adding a lot of damage, and that's not fun to deal with. Let's go ahead and hit one of the darkness, channel a dark orb, hit the loop. Now we'll hit the stack. Gives us 23, 16, 32. That's fine. We're at 27. We'll take a bit of damage, but that's perfectly fine. We're still gonna pump into Donu first. We're still gonna try to kill Donu right now. That's our goal. Let's hit the cold snap right away. They did a lot of damage. I probably should have hit the thunder strike. Hit the finesse. Hit the glacier. We want to upgrade our armor. The charge battery. Hit the cold snap. I'm not using those glacier. I'm not using those thunder strikes because I want them to stock up more before we hit them. 32. We don't actually take any damage this turn. That's pretty good. I like that. We need to get more channeled. Is what we need to do. Hit the defragment right away. Let's hit the charge battery. Charge battery. Hit the rip and tear. Hit the sweeping beam. You do draw a card. It is a ball lightning. That is unfortunate. We don't get to use it. Take 30. That takes us down to 40, 38. Table take 8. That's 4. That is unfortunate, but it's a lot of. It is a lot of damage. But we're gonna hit you with the dark shackles. That will take you down to a lot. Let's hit you with the vulnerable. Let's hit the dark. Let's hit the ball lightning here. With the charge battery. Hit the hologram. Oh, now we can actually pick up with the thunder strikes and pop it off. Alright, we will pass here. So my goal here is with our next turn. I probably should. I really wanted to kill Donu before he got another block off. 9, 18, 27. We can nearly kill with this. Let's hit him with this. Okay, he's actually nearly dead. Let's hit with this. Now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to use that now. Alright, we'll hit them with the barrage. A lot of damage coming in. Hit with the doom and gloom. Pop the loop. Now we have double loops, so we are really, really, really rocking this. That's good. At the start of a turn, we will proc this 3 times, so we gain 12. That's good. Hit the go for the eyes, make you weaker. Hit the capacitor. Hit the capacitor, hit the ball lightning, and hit the ball lightning. 16. We take a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Never mind, we don't take anything because we win! Thump, thump, thump. Addressing. A deep... Addressing? Addressing is here! It's a heart. Alright. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is the heart of the spire the source of this evil? You charge it your core to its maximum. You deal 830 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but it's ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 830 damage to the heart. The heart pulses louder and louder as you fade consciousness. Okay, we did get an ascension unlocked, but you know what? That's alright. I don't mind doing that. That's good. Okay, so we climbed. We have our score is 830. 530 out of 700. We gain the illegal equilibrium, echo form, and the rebound. Yes, I am still gaining cards. As I have said, I had to restart because I switched over to PC. I was playing this on my console. I play it on console, phone, and PC. I play this on a lot of different systems. I love this game, very much so. We managed to complete this run in 1 hour and 17 minutes. Look at that. We did rather quickly on this time. I am very proud of that. let's check where we got on our daily climbs. Oh, when we didn't want to do that. Hold up. I know I don't get anywhere, but oh well. I wanted to check. Yeah, that's ridiculous. We can't even see the how far we got. Oh well, that's ridiculous. I want to see where we got in the. It's not giving that. That's unfortunate. Well, still, thank you for that. I always wanted to check where we were in the challenge. Fortunately, we cannot see where we got to today. You have a good day. We will be back tomorrow with the next daily challenge. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you would like, leave a comment down below talking about this talking about the series, talking about Slay the Spire, talking about various card games, various games, and all sorts of different things. I love conversing about games. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, time zone, wherever you are on this lovely world we call Earth. Goodbye, and we will see you tomorrow.